Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Chairumi Hukma Shobiyya. My NPM is 2021125007131 and I'm from class R4A. In this video, I will explain about my learning and teaching experience. We next to first slide. Okay. My learning experience. I will tell you about experience learning English for elementary, junior high school, and high school. When I was still in elementary school, learning English is was relatively easy, even though it was still difficult for me, who was still an elementary school child at that time. The material presented is still about vocabulary that must be memorized, such as roots, professions, places, numbers, letters, as well as basic introductions. Then my teacher also read stories in English, which were then translated into Indonesian. We also practice reading and speaking English a little bit. Sometimes my teacher also holds quizzes about English vocabulary. Students who can answer and get the most points will get prizes like small candies or chocolates. That's really fun for me. And then my experience learning English when I was in junior high school. I started to learn various kinds of tense, such as present, past, future, and other. My teacher explained the use of the various tense, and then we were asked to make an example sentence of each tense. Besides that, my teacher at junior high school, whose name is Lela, she also often reads English stories or paragraphs, then translates them into Indonesian. I like my teacher's English pronunciation accent, which I think is very good. And then when I went to grade 9 junior high school, my last year in junior high school, my English teacher was replaced, becoming Mr. Tas. I don't think she pays too much attention to students. When she enters class, she only give students material and then give assignment and then it's done. But fortunately, she always accepts happily if anyone asks her. I think maybe she just lacks social skills with students. Miss Stals taught about various types of text, such as procedural text, explanation text, description text, and we were asked to make examples of these texts. For the procedure text, we were asked to practice directly what we want to explain. For example, how to cook rice. We made a demonstration in the form of rice cooker made of cardboard and practiced in English in front of the class. And then when I was in high school, I think the English material delivered was not much different from junior high school. I learned tense such as present continuous, present future, and other, and some material like the use of because and because of, and other material. My teacher named Miss Tris. I think she really wants to make her students can speak English because she always give assignment to tell stories in front of the class. We were asked to tell stories about our family, our idols, and then our favorite activities, and so on. She also once gave us a game in the form of a card conversation game where we were asked to randomly pick a card with a question written on it. Then we would answer the question in front of classmates. The game is quite fun because the questions were about daily life, and some of my friends also answered with jokingly. In addition, mistress also asked to analyze the song We were asked to find out what tense are used in the song we chose. This was quite fun too. And then my teaching experience. Uh, to be honest, my teaching experience is still very lacking. I have never taught at an institution such as school or tutoring place, but I hope I will get the opportunity to be able to teach and I can learn and gain experience about teaching. So far, I only have my younger sibling who is still in elementary school. I also help her. I help he explain the material he is learning. For example, when my younger sibling is learning English, I help I help her interpret words that uh, she doesn't understand. Then I re-explain the matter until she understands. When I think she already understand, I will ask my sister to make an example of the explanation that I have explained, or I will ask question about the material and to test whether my sister really understand the material or not. Usually, in between I teach my sister, I will tell about funny things to reduce boredom while studying. I also provide games around the material so that my sister's learning activity are fun. Not only teaching my sister, I also help my cousin when they have difficult speaking English or English subject. I help them as much as I can because I still have have a lot to learn English for myself. So I hope my teaching skills can develop more than now. Uh, this is enough for my presentation. I hope it is understandable and thank you for attention. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum.